Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Goldeneye and, oh bloody hell, how to summarise Goldeneye and the place it holds in gaming history. So, okay, gather round children, and I shall tell you a tale. The year is 1997, and I need to stress to you how early we are in the evolution of first-person shooters in 1997. Okay, Doom, that was 1993. Quake and Duke Nukem 3D, both 1996, are the most advanced shooters in the world. Half-Life 1 doesn't exist. Deus Ex doesn't exist. Halo, we are an entire generation away from a Halo, and in came Goldeneye, made by Rare in their glory days on the N64, and basically gave us the foundation upon which first-person shooters are still being built over 25 years later, and now it is back on the Xbox and the Switch, which, oh blimey, okay, that was another difficult decision because they're not actually exactly the same game, they're slightly different emulations. The Xbox version looks a bit better, but the Switch version sounds a bit better. Xbox has got smoother controls, the Switch is bafflingly the only version that's got online multiplayer, so you know what? This was a Nintendo game originally, let's enjoy it on the Switch, damn it, and okay, screw it, let's dive in because, oh, this game deserves to be remembered, damn it. Still, before we dive in proper, one word on the Switch version, which is they went for authentic controls, which means they have mapped the N64 controller as closely as they can. The left stick doing what the analog stick did in the N64, and the right stick doing what the 4 directional C buttons did, and this means your left stick covers, yes, moving forward and backwards, and also turning side to side. And the right stick, meanwhile, that is stepping side to side and looking up and down, and oh, it feels so bloody wrong in a world where we've got 2 analog sticks. So here's how you fix it. Step 1, go into the pause menu and change control style from version 1.1 Honey to version 1.2 Solitaire. This means that now all the movement is on a one stick and all the looking is on the other. But the sticks are the wrong way round. Looking on the left stick, movement on the right feels completely wrong too. But on the Switch menu, you can fix that too. Just go into button mapping, and yes, swap the left stick to be the right stick and the right stick to be the left stick. Problem solved. And while you're here, I'm going to suggest you also, yes, basically swap round all the shoulder buttons, and on the left in particular, make both the left shoulder buttons the R button. And the reason for this is because it puts aiming on the left shoulder button and firing on the right shoulder button, which is far more common these days. It was the other way around on the N64, because yes, the trigger behind the analog stick was on the left. But trust me, this is gonna feel a lot better. Now, put all that together and you've got yourself a pretty decent feeling modern shooter, and that's what this is. This, to my mind, is the first modern shooter. It did so much that it's now just completely commonplace. It's so easy to forget. Like, hey, remember that aiming system that I mentioned a second ago? How you know you want to use the left trigger to aim and whatnot? Okay, aiming was kind of a new thing in shooters at this point, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Up to this point in shoot history, in the vast majority of cases, the game just sort of aimed for you. As long as your gun was pointing in the same direction as the enemy, the bullet was just assumed to travel up or down as it needed to register a hit. And a hit was a hit. As long as the bullet made contact, that was one hit and you were done. Goldeneye was one of the first games that popularised the idea that you should actually be aiming at specific parts of your enemy. And okay, being the first game that basically said, hey, if you shoot an enemy in the head, that should be a one-shot kill, that'd be enough to be in the Gamer Hall of Fame already. But no, they just decided to go even further and say, hey, what about situational limb shots where the enemy actually responds accordingly? So if we just shoot this nice man in the leg, he will go down and react as if he's been shot in the right place, which is just marvellous and just, oh, this game. Also, you may notice I just reloaded. Yes, as mad as it sounds, that didn't used to be a thing in shooters. The vast majority of cases, you were just given a certain number of bullets that came out of your gun until they ran out. And that was it. That was the end of your bullets. The idea of there being a certain number of bullets per clip, that was pretty much new in console games, though had been used before in arcade light gun games like Virtual Cop and Time Crisis. Don't mind me, excuse me. Hi. You can just go down too, lovely. Just nip over in this direction and nip up to the top because, oh, Goldeneye wasn't done showing off in its first bloody 30 seconds yet, because it also gives you a sniper rifle that lets you zoom in on your enemies in order to get those headshots that are now in this game a one-hit kill, because as I say, in this universe, headshots equal instant death no matter what difficulty you're playing on. Then just pick you, slow you down, shoot you in the groin a few times. There are even groin shot reactions, obviously. So just nip around the corner, and I'm pretty sure in a second, yes indeed, certain enemies were basically programmed to spot you early in this particular instance, just so you would have the opportunity to try out your lovely sniper rifle. So buddy, you want to come in this direction. Enemies dodging and trying to get out the way, reacting to where you shot them, reacting particularly well to headshots, so you needed headshots on the highest difficulties. Oh, pretty sure we just got you. Oh yeah. Flippin' love it. Okay, go over to your pistol. Silence weaponry, by the way. That's a thing too. The idea that, yes, guns might have varied noise. Fire a big gun, enemies will hear it and come from further away. Silence weaponry. That means enemies won't hear it and won't respond. Being sneaky and stealthy, good idea. A blend of first-person shooting and stealth. Again, this is bloody foundational stuff. Basic stuff that you expect in any shooter these days. Goldeneye was where it bloody came from. Right, crack open the gate to let the truck go past. Crack open the next one too. Mitty, I'm not sure who's, like, you know, driving this truck, because whoever they are, they do seem to be ignoring the guy who's murdering everyone. And straight ahead of me, we've got an enemy who's running away. Why? Because that enemy was making a run for this alarm system, which can go off summoning a huge number of enemies and making all the locals come over and say hi. Because, seriously, everything you take for granted in every modern shooter, Goldeneye was the one that bloody invented it. And speaking of which, this alarm needs to go down. Absolutely lovely. And the reason for that as we reach the dam is, yes, Goldeneye had a brilliant, genius solution to the problem of difficulty. One that is superior to a huge number of games coming out today, which is, it didn't just say, okay, the enemies are going to hit you harder and have more health, though that was true as well. Instead, Goldeneye said, how about different difficulties mean you've got to explore more of the level? So just head along the dam over here. I'm expecting to see some individuals popping out in a moment. Just hit them with some lovely, lovely damage right over there. Should be one more enemy on this tower too. Zoom in. I swear I see you, buddy. Just a moment, you'll be popping around the corner. And there we go. Just shoot him. Lovely. If I was playing on the lowest difficulty, my only objective would be toss yourself off the dam. Presumably, you know, remembering to tie a bungee cord. Excuse me. No, I'm explaining difficulty in Goldeneye. Please naff off. Yes, all you need to do is just toss yourself off the dam and you're done. On Secret Agent, the medium difficulty, you've also got to take out all of the alarms. Now, on this level, that's pretty bloody simple. Don't mind me, buddy. He came to investigate some gunfire, but didn't really find much evidence of anything. Because yes, the various alarms are just located in this area right here. Which is fine, but yes, does also come with the slight complication that enemies are going to hear those alarms being blown up in the gunfire. They're going to come and investigate. Enemies are going to spawn behind you, like that guy right over there. Well demonstrated, thank you. So it's going to make the dam a lot busier than it is on the lowest difficulty. Anyway, just to crack open this, use silence gun to take out alarms too. And this one in the middle, I think I passed this one by before. There we go. Objective A is now complete. So, yeah, all I needed to do on medium difficulty was take on some slightly tougher enemies and go a bit further down the dam, and the dam tends to end up a little bit crowded. The highest difficulty, however, is where things get a bit wild. Because you see, underneath each of the towers is, yes, a staircase leading downwards, leading into a whole bunch of enemies in a tunnel under the ground over here. Don't mind me, buddy. Lovely. Might be some more showing up here. These enemies have got, yes, some good cover going on, and are also going to be surrounding me on every side, just taking you out at range. Obviously, they're not going to be that accurate, but yes, you can see here, this is a lot flipping nastier, okay? Might be able to, yeah, flush them out of cover by just disappearing, forcing them to give up their positions. Though the cover they use is highly explosive boxes. That's going to be absolutely fine. Explosions getting in the way. I'm being shot from behind again. Yes, this tunnel is a little bit on the nasty side. Also, I'm running low on ammo. Go over to, yes, my rifle. Just start gunning him down. Gunning him down. It's all going to be absolutely a-okay. Don't mind me. Hi. So, yes, this is a big, big step up over everything else in this level. Trying to take out this tunnel, maybe blowing up their cover, the explosion will take them out, in order to get ultimately to this room at the end here. And this room has got many enemies here. So yes, you might want to take advantage of enemies doing little dances, because when you... Oh, careful by the way, if that guy blows up... I would have just failed the mission had I actually been doing this on the highest difficulty, because these terminals I was supposed to be hacking, they just got caught in the crossfire. So it's really lucky we're doing this on Secret Agent, not 00. So yeah, that's how this game operates. High difficulty means you've actually got to explore more of the levels and go into nastier bits that are still there on the lower difficulty. You could go there if you want to, but it's now just optional. Instead, oh Goldeneye, you have aged scruffily, abso-bloody-lutely. But the significance that this game has in the history of gaming is... I mean, I'd say it's almost uniquely important. I can't think of a single game that has shaped an entire genre as much as Goldeneye has. Anyway, that done, and we can now, yes, toss ourselves straight off the cliff and down into level 2. Which we could do, or of course, yes indeed, we could notice one other hilarious thing that Goldeneye did, which is, if you're playing on the right difficulty per level, when you complete it, you're not only given, you know, accuracy rating, how many headshots you've got, etc, etc, you're given a target time. So, okay, with the advantage of modern controls, I should be able to do this. Okay, 2 minutes 40, let's go, take you out, grab myself ammo as far as possible. Okay, I need some ammo, I need to be being not shot, get myself some ammo while I'm passing by. I'm pretty sure, I thought that was a headshot there, but it's all fine. On this difficulty, yeah, at range in particular, the guards are not going to be hitting me that often at all. All I'm doing is running straight through, stay on the left over here, use these boxes for a bit of cover. I've beaten the truck to the gate by a long bloody way, and in fact, oh, hang on. Well, that was bloody convenient, thank you. Right, take you out, because you're about to try and, yes, hit that alarm right there. I'm running low on ammo already, which is maybe a bit of a problem, and take you out. Lovely, and excuse me, no. Oh, he just shot me with a big rifle, which is maybe a bit of a concern, actually. Take that out, and, okay, alarm 1 is down. All I need to do is make it to the end, take out the 3 alarms, and we're golden. And is anyone actually following me? No, I think they've kind of lost interest, which is good. If I can take out these individuals without actually being hit, that would be great. No. Right, that's some ammo, which is lovely. And 1, 2, 3. Reload. There we go. Number 1 goes down. Should have put the timer on screen. I'm pretty sure there is a way to put the timer on screen, but I haven't done that. Okay, where are everybody else? You are wounded but not dead. You've dropped your gun. If they drop the gun, it means they are definitely dead. Option number 2, and there we go. Move straight on. We're going to be good for 2 minutes 40. Kind of living in a hope that we might be, in theory. Don't want to be shot in the back by anybody else, but if we're lucky, you might... Oh, you're definitely dead. Good. Open up you, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, objective is complete. Now all I need to do is get back to the start of the dam, toss myself off the dam, and we should be golden. No idea if I've made the 2:40 time limit, but I'm really flipping hoping we might be. John, don't miss the stairs. It would be embarrassing if I missed this by a few seconds now, but have we done it? With a good 30 seconds to spare. Lovely. Things are a lot easier with, yes, the control system I'm using. In this game, you unlock cheats by being really bloody good at the game. And they were super fun cheats too. So, paintball mode. It just makes the game a lot more colourful. So just nip it down now. Oh, isn't that nice? That's just lovely right there. Go into something that makes a little bit more of a splash. Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. I flipping approve of this. This is lovely. Oh, there's even a paint splatter on the gun too. Very, very nice indeed. Perfectly reasonably, though, you could only use cheats on, yes, levels you'd already beaten normally. So I can't just take that forward into the next level, which just happens to be one of the most famous levels in all of video game history. Welcome, of course, to Facility, where you start, of course, oh yeah, that soundtrack. Oh, that soundtrack's lovely. You start off in the ventilation system, dropping into the bathroom. Probably the single most famous bathroom in all of gaming. You shoot this guy's hat off, by the way. He doesn't care. Then just pop him in the head. Everything is just flipping lovely. Crack forward. I know there's going to be one guy right here. And I know for a fact there's another one in. It's one of you two, isn't it? I thought it might be you. No, there was another one there as well. I forgot about you. Still, that's all you've taken out. Lovely. Okay, again, I'm not going to claim this was the first ever time a bathroom was represented in a video game, but I am definitely going to suggest that the reason that maybe bathrooms and toilets are a little bit over-represented in video games is because of Goldeneye. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's true. And this here, this is where the sneakiness starts coming in, alright? Stick with a silenced gun, make your way through the facility, try not to draw too much attention because there are many, many guards here. You really, really don't want all of them to be firing at you at once. That would be bad, okay? Crack this open, and if we can, just stay back. The enemies can't really see through, like, you know, barriers and whatnot. They can't really see through windows either. In fact, actually, they talked about this. They've given various lectures about the development of Goldeneye, where they have specifically said guards could have seen through windows. They made the active choice that guards couldn't see through windows because, yes, indeed, it kind of made it more fun to be sneaky and spy-like. And one in the back of the head for you. Enemies dropping clearance cards are lovely, of course. And now we just need to start moving through the facility. Probably I shouldn't have come this way, but a bit of body armor doesn't hurt. Oh, blimey. Yes, watch out for explosions. Explosions are bad and dangerous and whatnot. Hello, who is just shooting me? Show yourself, you cowards. Okay, no sign of him. Possibly he blew himself up with a box. I'm not sure, but here we go. Keycard gets me in here. Be very careful with the various control panels. You need them to not, like, you know, fail miserably. Because this thing, we need to activate you in order to get round to door. I'm pretty sure I'm on a timer, though probably a very generous timer. Given, yes, it was meant for James Bond not really having a proper control system. Just take you out, buddy. Reload. Take you out, too. Lovely. Just stick with the silence weaponry for the time being. Oh, yes, this little kind of, well, sort of fake ambush. Just take you out. Excuse me. No, you don't. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Watch out for various soldiers with guns. And there are also scientists around. I think you're allowed to kill as many scientists as you want on the lower difficulties. And then on the higher difficulties, the game gets increasingly fussy about you shooting scientists. Okay, silence weaponry is basically gone. But at this point, we got plenty of loud ammunition. And is that a no James Bond this way sign? Was that in the original? Because if it was, I do not remember it. That's marvellous. So, okay, crack you open. Watch out for enemies. Bear in mind, of course, no radar or anything. Obviously, you don't get a radar or any tutorials or anything at all. Just to figure it out yourself, you stupid loser. We've also got ourselves anyone round here? Oh, okay, so many people. Okay, use the animations to hide because, yes, while they're wounded, they will do a little I'm wounded dance, and I'm also being shot from behind. It's all going to be fine. You can trick enemies to opening doors for you, which is always very, very welcome indeed. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can do that right here. So, yes, I'm supposed to go into the middle room in order to open up this door. Make a bit of noise here. Is anybody maybe going to respond? I know there's someone over there. I think I could just about see them, but it's possible they heard me already and already came out. But yes, that was part of the trick to this level. You could definitely trick someone into opening that door for you. So just a crack open security door right over there. Lovely. I think there might still be someone around here. I thought I saw a hat. Why didn't you open the door for me, you dick? Right, keep on keeping on into the proper laboratory. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Everything's all under control. It's all going to be fine. Take you out too. It's remarkable how well this has aged, just in terms of basic day-to-day mechanics. Just fix up the control scheme. This is fine. Like, there are better shooters out there. I bloody hope there would be after, you know, 25 plus years, but it's remarkable how well it still works, how this game, the first modern shooter, decades ago, just nailed it so perfectly that it still feels modern to this day. Another lovely thing, by the way, this was the very early stages of gaming when the game didn't hold your hand or overly tutorialize or paint arrows on every wall to make sure the player was 100% of the time always going in the right direction. No, in this game, you had to bloody read the mission description and figure things out for yourself. So just before you get to the end of the level here, you have got yourself one locked door and no way to open it. Want to know what to do? Read the bloody briefing. Don't forget to contact our double agent scientist before you leave. Warn him to get out. He'll give you the decoder. That's why you also don't want to be shooting scientists. One of them works for you. I also do appreciate, at the end of every briefing, you just get a sarcastic remark from Moneypenny, which is deeply delightful. So just go scientist to scientist. If they surrender, they're not the guy you're looking for. This objective was kind of bullshit in a way, by the way, for the simple reason that, yes, unless the guy you're looking for spawns in one particular location, and it is randomized, you couldn't actually complete this level fast enough to get the cheat code, which was rather nonsense. Here we go, I found our land, Dr. Doak, named after David Doak, I believe, one of the people who was actually, yes, very responsible for making this game. And on this occasion, he has literally spawned right here in the dead-end lab on the right when you got to the security door. So, yes, that's basically the spawn where you can no longer get the cheat if that's where he spawned. A rare instance of a completely unfair nonsense in Goldeneye, I would say. There are many references in this game to, yes, the team that made it and other people they worked with, such as, for example, yes, one of the guns, the Clob, which is named after Ken Lobb, and is widely regarded as one of the worst weapons ever put into a video game. So, I'm not sure what Ken Lobb did to annoy the people who made Goldeneye that much, but it must have been something really bloody bad. So just take door decoder, shove it into door, and we are in. And okay, I'm very curious about this, which is down over there, that's Sean Bean. But is it still going to be Sean Bean? Because yes, the rights to people's faces can be a real nightmare as the years go on. Okay, Sean, is it still going to be you? Oh my goodness, it is still Sean Bean. Lumpy, polygonal Sean Bean. I love him. Right, let's just get out the mines. I'm supposed to be blowing up all of these tanks. One around here should do the job. Just wait for confirmation that we've officially met up with Alec. So just wait a second. Alec, don't stand next to the tanks, please. Alec, I'm about to blow them up. It's literally our mission. He should be far enough away at this point. Boom! Lovely, and objective D complete. I'm kind of supposed to, you know, stand by and wait for him to be captured and explode and die and whatnot. You don't need to. You can just walk straight out at this point. So, there you go. It's very easy to miss that, yes, 006 is supposed to die at this point in the story. But he is. If you hang around, he does. But no matter what difficulty you're on, yes, you are very much incentivized to just blow the tanks then leave before he gets captured and shot. Honestly, if you've never seen the film, the briefing to the next mission that tells you, oh, 006's sacrifice should give you the time to escape, that might be the first time you realised he was dead. And this was the other wonderful thing about Goldeneye, by the way. The level variety is ridiculous. So we had ourselves, yes, the nice, fairly tight introductory dam, and then we had the tight corridors and security doors and whatnot of a facility. Don't mind me, buddy. Don't flippin' mind me. Just, you know, doing my own business. And now we've got a ridiculous mega blasty finale to this entire area, which is, yes, this is Runway. A wide open area full of enemies. They're going to be piling in from every side. We've got to hijack a plane. Who's even shooting at me right now? Hello? Who's... Oh, hi! Sorry, you already heard me, did you? Sorry, my mistake. Didn't realise you'd have heard the noise. But yes, that's why you want to be stealthy and use the silence guns and whatnot. Just hop in here, help myself to one key to ride an aeroplane. But yes, the objectives did also say, make sure you take out the gun emplacements. There are gun emplacements. That's a gun emplacement right over there. Now, I was given some hand grenades. Could use those. Probably not the best idea, especially as, though the game doesn't really mention it in any capacity. Just, head around the corner, and there's a cocking tank. Now, if this was a modern game, you know precisely how this would go. Okay, the game would say, 007, check round the corner, there might be a tank nearby. Then the words, locate tank, would appear on screen. There would be a flashing thing pointing at the tank, and the tank would start right ahead of you. No, in this game, not in the slightest. The tank is hidden round the corner, out of the way, for if you want to try and bloody find it, which I just find absolutely beautiful. So, okay, just go over to, yes, tank cannon. That's lovely. So, okay, now we've got a tank, then you go over to tank gun. Now we just need to blow up everybody with a beautiful, beautiful tank. So, okay, just where's the nearest gun emplacement, by the way? Is that one? Okay, that may or may not be one. Okay, you're just going to explode anyway. And now all of a sudden, that's a gun emplacement. Don't mind me. Oh dear, I'm a bit too close to the gun emplacement. Right, there we go. That's got to be a gun emplacement. Someone over there is firing at me. You're definitely dead. Excuse me. Stop firing at me. I'm in a tank. Okay, just head over in this direction. Take out those missiles. Completely missed the missiles. That's absolutely fine. It's a tank. It's a bit hard to aim, to be honest. There's objective B complete. So I think that's all we need to do. In the final objective, yes, on the highest difficulty, you do need to take out, yes, all those guns too. But just the missile launcher is fine. On basic agent, you just need to grab the key, then the plane. It's a very short blasty mission that basically just says, here's a tank, have fun. And I appreciate that, damn it. And Goldeneye being Goldeneye, the next mission is something completely bloody different. A wider open area where you can theoretically be approached from any angle. The biggest, most open area so far, and I can't remember where some of these objectives are, so this is gonna be fun. So, here we go, wearing a lovely warm jacket, which is excellent, and oh, the score in this game is excellent, by the way. Like, even the pause music is epic in GoldenEye 007. So yes, just leave the tiny starting area, and this is what we're dealing with. A big, wide open area. Though, you can, yes, use the various, like, snow dunes to provide cover, and various towers to provide sniping spots. So I'm pretty sure I saw, yes, you walking away from me, which is just fine. Got plenty of silenced ammo to kick us off, just to start you off. And okay, I'm immediately being fired upon. Go for explosives. Go for John. Go for the explosives. Just any explosives will do, John. There we go. I wanted to do that. It was more badass, damn it. Okay, that was a lot of ammo that was just wasted to basically be incredibly not sneaky. Check every single house. Because, yes, grenade rounds, you say? Not grenades. Grenades. John, you already had a sniper rifle. Okay, I'd forgotten I started this mission with a sniper rifle. So, okay, that's good, because, yeah, ammo types in this game are somewhat interchangeable. Like, all rifles use the same ammo, all pistols use the same ammo. So, we can just peek in through the windows if we want to, if we get nice and close, have a bit of a look-see, see what's going inside. As I say, the enemy can't see through windows, you can. So you can use that very much to your advantage. So that's all absolutely lovely. And that door's locked. That might be where the safe is. I genuinely cannot remember. Okay, screw it. Straight over to rifle. Just to take you out over there. Let me see. Okay. Communications dish over there. Need to take that out at some point. I'd forgotten there was just a cool little, yeah, observatory here. Don't remember if that does anything particularly. And, okay. Not seeing anything, but okay, I'm having fun here. I'd forgotten some of the layouts, like, you know, the more open layouts in particular, I did not remember. I think this is just a sniping spot, basically, so if you want to just do some sniping or scout out the level with your sniper rifle, you are welcome to do so. And speaking of which, oh, guys, I see ya. Alright, I see ya right there, straight in the lovely. If they drop the gun, they're definitely dead. See someone over there, and that was a headshot. Bit of a lucky uh-oh. I feel like I may have just spawned snipers. I feel like the snipers may have been spawned by me arriving, and once in the groin if you'd be... Oh, that was in the gun, actually. Down you go. Everyone else okay? Okay. GoldenEye was not above spawning enemies at you. It was one of its sins, okay? Perfect Dark did this a lot less. Generally, it did not spawn enemies at you. GoldenEye enjoyed spawning enemies, and it shouldn't have done, damn it. It was wrong. So, okay. Over to Big Gun. I'm seeing someone. Seeing someone over here. Take you out. Take you out too. Lovely. Right. Oh, there it is. There's the Ken Lob. The worst gun in the world ever. Let's just go into that. It's a tiny submachine gun, and it just won't kill enemies. Incredibly inaccurate. You can just keep shooting them. Notice how he's not dying. Notice how he just... There we go. It took like 10 bullets to actually bring the guy down. The Club is just... It's the worst gun in the world. Like, ever. Okay, who lives here? And watch out for security cameras, by the way. Security cameras will 100% set off, yes, alarms. Alarms will bring in many, many people. Including people who might not have been there before. Just because, yes, that whole spawning enemies at you thing. This was another thing I'm pretty sure, yes, happened on the higher difficulties. That you didn't actually get as many security cameras on the lower. You got more of them on the higher. Though, speaking of which... Okay, I've just set off the alarm. No. There we go. I've turned the alarm off now. Might be a bit late, to be honest. I feel like potentially reinforcements might be on their way. We have got various bits and pieces, various fun toys and models and whatnot. And I bet they explode. Because in this game, everything explodes. So let's just try that. And... okay. That was even more explosive than I was expecting. And I was expecting explosive. And we've got snipers, don't we? Oh, I've just spawned more snipers. Oh, that's going to be good. Luckily, I can kind of do some sniping of my own. There we go. We sniped some guys of my own. It's all fine. Just, take you out too, buddy. Buddy. Hold still. Hold still while I murder you with this gun. Here we go. Loop around. I'm pretty sure we have your number now, buddy. The first shot is very often, just the stunning shot. Makes them hold still so you can line up a... oh, where did you guys come from? Gonna be honest, I did not realise you were here, but I feel like I'm spawning enemies now. I feel like the enemies are just spawning in, because, oh, they were using clobs. Though they were also potentially tossing grenades. That definitely feels like someone was tossing a grenade at me, right there. Not the clob, okay? Do not use the clob. Though what I do need to find is, yes, that key. Definitely need to find. Hello! Yes, I see you up there, Mr. Sniper, it's all fine. This mission is easier if you don't trigger the alarm and spawn 10 million snipers. But we seem to be doing okay so far regardless. Right, this is my ultimate destination. We're going to be dropping it in via that tower right there. So, oh. The gun just twitched, which means it's detected an enemy even if I haven't seen them. It might have been you, lovely. Unfortunately, they're all armed with, yes, clobs. Submachine guns that share the ammo type with pistols. So, yeah, I really don't want to be using a clob, actually. That feels like a bad decision to me, but we'll give it a go if need be. You know, I'm pretty sure we just need to, yes, turn down the dish. That's all fine. Okay, what buildings have we not been into yet? It must be a building we need to go into, though. Pop up top. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I see you. I see you. It's all fine. Down you go. Any more for any more, because I've got the high ground and a sniper rifle. Okay, I cannot remember where the bloody key is, or in fact where the safe is. So kind of hoping we run into at least one at some point. Okay, you just dropped a comically large key. And also a grenade launcher. Okay, it was the N64. It was running at a low resolution. We needed to make items really big to make sure you knew what they were. Okay, it was just a thing. Okay, I'm running out of ammo for my rifle, though the snipers will give me a tiny bit more. With that key in hand, back to the houses we passed in the first place. I need to locate the safe, and I cannot remember where it's located. This will be, this was house number 1. Don't mind me, buddy. Get over to, yes, this one was open. This one wasn't. Locate the safe. Get it, get moving. Because now the number of snipers is starting to become slightly ridiculous. Okay, that was a door key. Now we've got the safe key. And excuse me, please stop spawning enemies at me. I will say, it was pretty much a constant that the worst Goldeneye levels that are not the ones that are widely and fondly remembered, those are the ones that spawned enemies at you. Like Depot, say. Bloody hell, Depot enjoyed spawning enemies at you to the end of time. Probably the worst level in the game. Poor old Depot. I mean, it was an interesting idea. A maze in the dark with infinite spawning enemies. Okay, now I say it out loud. No, it was a terrible idea. There was no way that was going to be fun. Okay, who's still shooting at me? Because at this point, I'm just going to grenade you. And yes, the grenade launcher looks stupid. This was one thing, yes, they didn't really get right in Goldeneye. Every gun looked slightly ridiculous when it came to, yes, holding it from behind. Crack open the safe, though. Grab the plans. I think that is every objective, but get inside. So at this point, guys, who wants to be grenade launched? Because somebody does. Oh, I hear them. Boom, about there should do the job, and boom. Lovely. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. That's you nice and dead. That should be enough for... There's not much splash on the grenade launcher, and they can detonate each other. Just be aware of that smoke. At one point, I'm going to blow you up. Okay, there we go. He blew up. Everything's fine. It's all under control. Okay, just double check we are actually done before I claim we're done. Yes, just need to enter the base via ventilation tower. We are golden. So, okay. I know I saw this in this direction. They did specifically say, stay away from the front entrance to the bunker. We'll be visiting that later. And boom, if we're lucky. Complete and total mess. Hey, buddy. Right, now you could definitely just explode. Okay, that's fine. That's all under control. So, yes, just nip up over here. Am I being followed by snipers? I think we are golden. If we are lucky, I should be able to use... I was planning to use a grenade to just blow out all of the locks simultaneously, but I think possibly that is not how that works. No, that is not how that works. I just tossed a grenade straight into this base I'm supposed to be, you know, sneakily infiltrating. And okay, that was a hit on the padlock. That should have bloody countered. Aiming! Again, this was a surprisingly uncommon thing at this point in shooter history. Take them out, and there we go. Did someone just shoot at me? You did as well. Stop it. You're going to be the last person I kill. Go away. Lovely. Thank you. Then we just drop inside, straight into the next level. Though in the cutscene I do it in a more badass way, it must be said. So there we go. That is the first of 4 levels in Goldeneye, and it just keeps on going in the same way. Bunker introduces a whole bunch of gadgets to get you used to that. Then we go over to Silo, which is a timed mission you've got to rush, and the higher difficulty, the tighter the time limit. We go back to Surface, but now it's dark, so visibility is really poor. There is the maze-like statue, the tight corridors of Archive, streets where the tank comes back, Depot, we don't talk about Depot, the train, which is a narrow shooting gallery with all the enemies in cover, the jungle, low visibility, control, the infamous Natalia protection mission, caverns, which is a straight up blast, and, okay, I'll be honest, Cradle, the final mission, is a bit on the disappointing side in all sorts of ways, but I think it's still praiseworthy that every single mission in this game brings something new to the table. They're all so different, they feel different, they give you different tools. Okay, this game has been done better since many times, but it still holds up pretty bloody well, and we wouldn't have all those games we've got today if it weren't for this game laying the foundation for what a modern shooter should be. It's ridiculous how good this game still is, how playable it still is. So I would say, if you've got Switch Online, if you've got Xbox Game Pass, give it a go, because in both cases, you get it for free as part of that subscription anyway. In fact, I don't even know if you can buy this individually. I think the only ways to get it are the, yes, Xbox and Nintendo subscription systems. So I don't even know if you can buy this. I'm pretty confident it's not getting a box release or anything. So, okay, this is Goldeneye. It is the foundation of a huge chunk of modern gaming. It is perhaps the single most influential game ever made. For that reason alone, it's worth a look-see, and I'll keep an eye on how this video does. I could be tempted to, you know, go a bit deeper into this game in a live stream. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, and maybe, as I say, we'll have a bit more. We shall flipping see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the incredible Goldeneye. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Wait, how does this thing work?
I put it on backwards. I don't know how to take it off now. You have bullets. What do you want? Aha! Okay, I figured it out. Round peg goes in round hole. I don't even smoke, but I kind of feel like now would be an appropriate point for a post-coital cigarette.